So, in the course of these, let's say, realizations,
Purification, burn off, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, purificational burn off is what we would call it for the moment, just burn off, yeah.
I mean,
It's a movement towards a step towards the light, yeah. And becoming a little lighter. I mean, this is, I guess you may say, language to try to facilitate people's imagination of what it could be.
does something happen in the course of that, and can we trust what happens?
Well, if something heartful happens, then there's only trust that transcends trust. Then you're in the zone, we'd have to say, of no mistakes. You can't make a mistake. Now put your mind around that. We're talking about God, possibilities, infinite. I'm saying God equals infinite, infinity. And then you try to wrap your hands around that. No mistakes. Impeccable, let's say. That's a possibility, right? It's something that your mind can imagine, like no mistakes. No mistakes, is that possible? Where something is happening that is free of mistakes, free of consequences, actually, and free of causes. See? Can we get to that place? See? And then be of functional service to other beings? Yeah, definitely. In fact, you can have that realization and have nothing to say about it and be a completely ordinary person, but in the highest sense ordinary, because you're not troubled by everybody else's troubling. You're working the post office and smiling and whistling tunes. And everybody's in misery because they're not getting paid enough, and it's okay with you because you understand the law of things. See? And you're doing the job, so you know you're doing the job, you're not messing with anybody, and eventually you move up. It's just inevitable. You seem to be doing everything right. So success goes to that person, in a manner of speaking. It's a natural law. See? And then because you're doing everything right, that's the appearance of it, because you don't make mistakes, in a sense. So everything is being done right, because you're no longer in the position to make mistakes. See? And you're no longer in the position to not make mistakes. And something else has taken over, something else shows up. And that's the heart presence. So here's a theory, right? People say this is hypothetical. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but he can't, because we've never heard this before exactly like that. Well, let's say then this is science fiction. Heart presence shows up. And it does what it does. And you feel completely gloriously healed by it, because then you say, wow, it's like a new me. No, it's not a new you, it's the true you. The uncomplicated, non-neurotic, unneurotic you. The doubtless you. Let's say it's the more here now you. Say, always here, already gone. You. The hue you. In continual release burn. The hue burn. Yeah. Theories? Real too. Yeah. Practice. Yeah. Process. Yeah. Allowing it to happen that way. We're talking about super soul. Paramatma in the mix. Paramatma. Super soul is in the mix. So a slight stepping away and letting it work. Like turning the pump on, the hydrant on, and just holding the hose. You're holding the hose. You're letting the water do what it's got to do. The Tao. So the answers are easy, because the realization is very simple. Come on.
So in that state of no mistakes, we're free to make mistakes that aren't mistakes, in a sense?
Well, you don't make mistakes. There's no mistakes. There's no more perception of things as being a mistake. See, that's because you make mistakes. So that's your default. I make mistakes. I'm a mistake maker. So you can get beyond that. Certainly not meditating on your mistakability. Your unmistakability. So to speak. Right? And that's what it is. The deeper. See? The heart essence. You got to have some sense of what that is. See? We're not talking language that's going to confuse you. No, we're talking native terminology here. Like they say, Mother Earth. That's not just poetic language. Come on now. The earth is the mother. It provides everything. All the abundance that we have to keep us alive comes from the earth. So there's nothing phony about it. It's real, 100% real. So we're talking about heart essence, 100% real. If you're out of touch with it, if you're out of touch with the resonance with the earth and nature, then you say, no, there's no such thing as Mother Earth. So it depends on your state. And the rest is contingent upon your state of receptivity and openness. See? And do or die, kind of momentum. I need to know. See? It's not searching. I will know. It's not searching. It's knowing. You know. See? And you can also add, to sweeten it up, it's going to be hard as hell. But I know. It's like a mountain before you. Say, yeah, I see it. I've never done it. I'm not supposed to be able to do it. I'm going to do it. You have that kind of drive in you. It's going to be done. And some people would say, count it as already done. I'll be back down to talk to you about it. That kind of madness. Yeah, that works. There's nothing lazy about that. If you move forward on it, if you act on it, it's heroic. We have that in us. And we don't want to have to deny it forever. That we have the hero impulse in us. Come on.
So it's more like an expedition,
Adventure, expedition, good. Yeah. Journey, pilgrimage, yeah. You can call it all these things, and it's nothing at the same time. It's not just about the physical motion. See?
And we can apply that to the most...
So it's not from here to here. No. It's here to here, here to here. See? It's here to here to here. See? Or here to here to here to here. Boom. Done.
And that can occur under the most, let's say, ordinary of conditions, life conditions.
Depends on what you're open to. From my old school, my ancestors, spirit works in strange ways. It does the picking and the choosing. But you want to make sure you're ready to be picked and chosen. So you have to meet it somewhat. So you have to step towards it. You have to know what it is to step towards, so that, like a sailboat, when you put that sail up, you know the wind's going to carry you. And you have to be ready. You got to be ready to man that rudder, or you're going to be going around in circles and maybe be blown over. You need to know what direction the wind is coming in, so you know where to go. You want to pilot your craft accordingly. So you need to have some wind direction. So there's some basics you have to have understood before you depart properly. And maybe get to where you're going, but the beauty is in the journey. You don't care if you say, wow, that wave I just experienced and I got through it, so it blew me away. Hey, perfect. You're no longer there now. So you stay the course. And if you get blown away, so what? Because it's the course in this case. Right? It's the adventure. Being open to what it is the adventure. See? The openness is the adventure, in a sense. Being that open, so the universe reveals itself to you as the secret you need to know.